This is a second part of how to handle missing data in Python. We'll focus on time series data and explore different ways of filling missing values. Our data concerns temperature measurements from Beehive. All links to code and dataset are in the description below. This is our data for today's exploration. Here we have a column with time and temperature measurements. As you can see, our timestamp is an object type now. Doing time series manipulation requires datetime index. To achieve it, we first need to convert our time column to datetime type. We can do it with this command. Now when we check our type, we see that it's in proper one now. Now we can set index to timestamp and constrain our data to 2 weeks with ilog property. Finally, let's see our data frame. So as you see, timestamp is indexed now and it starts with this date that we have just constrained here. Now let's see our data. This is time series data, which means that data points are in time order. In our case, as you see, samples are provided every 5 minutes. This is a period of missing values between 28th and 29th of April. Our aim is to provide the best input to fix it. To remind you, isNull function together with some methods tells us what is the number of all missing data in a given column. In case of temperature, there is 142 missing values. Let's see some statistics on this dataset. We can get simple summary with describe function. Now we see in one place all statistics concerning minimum values present in dataset, maximum one, mean, what is the number of all samples, etc. Now we can solve our problem with different approaches. Here is the graph of all methods of filling missing values that we'll discuss. We can fill our missing values with constant value, for example 0, and see what are the results. As you see, it's not the best solution as it looks quite unnatural. We may try to use some statistics, for example the mean value of all measurements. It's a little better, but still quite unnatural. So let's see some other methods. We have forward fill, which propagates last valid observation to next one. So in our case, when we apply it, we receive this plot. We give all missing values last proper value, so this one. In case of backfill, we do a similar thing, but with the next valid observation. So let's see, we apply this value to all values backwards. So these two solutions are great when we have small missing periods, but in our case it's just too long. So let's see our final idea. Interpolation. Interpolation is the process of finding a value between 2 points on a line or on a curve. So as you can see, this seems to be the most natural and proper way to fix such long period of missing values in our example. We may experiment with parameters here, but for now let's stick to the basic way of fixing with default features. Thank you for watching, hopefully it was useful. If you have any questions or feedback, feel free to let us know in comment section. It will be greatly appreciated. Subscribe for more knowledge on similar topics.